Presidents and heads of states and their foreign allies converge in Abuja to consolidate on the gains the regional troops have made against the Boko Haram insurgents. Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs presented the recommendations from a series of security experts meetings held since Thursday when the summit began. Among other things, the document recommends that member states should increase funding of troops and ensure the release of the Chibok girls abducted by the Nigerian Islamic militant group Boko Haram.
After exhaustive deliberations, the military security subgroup recommended the underlisted. Addressing the immediate operational challenges of the multinational joint task force in the areas of logistics, equipment, and troops welfare, amongst others, to enhance operational efficiency. Intensifying efforts to locate and ensure the release and safe return of the Chibok schoolgirls and all other captives.
The host of the summit, President Muhammadu Buhari, reiterated the commitment of his administration to stamp out Boko Haram group from the region and also ensure the safe rescue of the Chibok girls.
When our administration assumed office, our first task was to tackle and defeat Boko Haram. We restructured and re-equipped our armed forces. We strengthened cooperation among Lake Chad Basin Commission members and Benin. By December, the gallant armed forces of Nigeria, Cameroon, Chad, and Niger had degraded Boko Haram forces and squeezed them into a small enclave of Sambisa forest. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me reiterate our firm commitment to safety, rescue, and unite the abducted Chibok girls and indeed all other abductees with their families.
Addressing the gathering in French, both the President of France and Presidents of member countries of the Lake Chad Basin Commission pledged their support to the recommendations of the summit. Meanwhile, both the Minister of Foreign Affairs for the United Kingdom and the United States Deputy Secretary of State urged governments of the region to work at stabilizing lives of internally displaced persons returning to the liberated communities.
Victory and a lasting peace can only be achieved if the countries of the region, with our support, intensify their cooperation to implement a comprehensive, sustained strategy which not only wins the war, but also wins the peace by tackling the underlying drivers of extremism and triumphing in the battle of ideas. Of course, our focus must be not only on defeating the extremists, but also on helping their victims.
The United States is deeply committed to supporting this fight, a fight against a group that has turned young children into suicide bombers. We are determined to defeat their campaign of murder, enslavement, and destruction. We have to start by liberating communities from Boko Haram, but that's not enough. We then have to stabilize those communities so that people can come home.
Having recorded much success in the counterinsurgency crusade in the region, citizens from member countries and especially Nigeria hope that this meeting will not only help stamp out insurgency from the region, but also lead to the rescue of the Chibok girls.